Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on telling the time. This video continues to look at the concept of time. With respect to telling the time, we only saw pictures of an analog clock in a previous video. The following pictures show both the analog and digital clock. The first picture shows an analog clock. It is a mechanical clock because it has moving parts and they are powered by a battery or by winding up a small spring inside. The second picture shows the digital clock. It is electronic and is powered by a battery. The difference is obvious. Each clock has the function of telling us the time at any given point of the day. Each time shows 4 o'clock. This can be written, or this can also be written this way. And you normally see it written this way in the digital clock. The above two times are on the hour. On the next slide we will see two clocks showing a different time. So here we have another clock, the analog clock. Now that's the minute hand, that's the long hand, that's the hour hand, and that's the second hand. The two times on the left can be written and said in different ways. Now here are some of the ways that we can write and say these times. 3:30, 3:30 using the digits, 3:30 using words, or 30 minutes past 3. We also have to the hour and past the hour when we're telling the time. So times can be written to the hour or past the hour. The pictures on the next slide will illustrate. Now we're looking at this picture here. This picture shows both the analog and digital clock. That's the analog, there's the digital. Both times show 10:15 or 10:15. These times are known as past the hour. Now we're talking about these two clocks here. Both of the above clocks show 3:45 or 3:45. These are the two most popular ways of saying this time. These times are known as to the hour. AM and PM, we mentioned this briefly in a previous video. We'll just go into it in a little more detail here. The time shown on each clock is 12 o'clock. This can either be midday or midnight. AM or PM used after the time tell us which part of the day we are talking about. Let's look at AM first. These two letters have a Latin meaning and they stand for antemeridium. Literally it means before midday. PM. These two letters have a Latin meaning and they stand for post meridium. Literally it means after midday. More specifically, AM is between midnight and midday. PM is between midday and midnight.